Hi everyone, and welcome back to the channel. I'm Dr. Claire Morrison, and I'm here to help men over 50 stay healthy and confident at any age. Did you know that even after the age of 60, your body can still produce a kind of natural vitamin that helps boost circulation and restore strength in your most sensitive area? The sad truth is, most men have no idea. They believe that losing energy, desire, or vitality is simply part of aging. But the reality is, your body has never stopped working. It's just waiting to be awakened the right way. I'm Dr. Claire Morrison, and in this video, we're going to uncover a simple yet scientifically proven secret: how to activate your body's own natural vitamin. A method trusted by many doctors and by people in the world's famous blue zones, where men live longer, stronger, and happier lives. Before we begin, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to Dr. Claire Morrison Men's Health, and share in the comments which city you're watching from and how old you are, so we can keep building a community that spreads health, vitality, and confidence together. Don Albert, 74, is a typical man of his generation: strong, disciplined, and silent. He was a mechanical engineer, a man used to solving problems with logic, not emotion. But after retirement, he began to feel that his body was no longer the same. His mornings weren't as energetic as before. His desire faded, and at times he felt embarrassed even bringing up that subject. One afternoon, during a clinic visit, he quietly asked, "Doctor, at my age, is it still normal if I still have those feelings?" I smiled, looked into his hesitant eyes, and replied, "Mr. Albert, has your heart stopped beating because you're 70? Have your lungs stopped breathing just because you retired?" He chuckled softly, then nodded. "Then why should your body stop feeling the joy of life just because you've grown older?" At that moment, his expression changed, from surprise to relief, and finally to a smile filled with emotion. He said, "Maybe I've spent too many years in silence, just afraid of being judged." Don Albert's story is not uncommon. Many men after 60 feel the same way. They lose confidence, stop sharing with their partners, avoid talking to their doctors, and slowly allow their bodies to shut down out of shame. But the truth is that silence is what weakens health faster than age itself. When emotions are suppressed, hormones become unbalanced, blood flow decreases, and the body begins to age more rapidly. On the other hand, when a person dares to face, accept, and understand their own body, that's when true healing begins. Many believe that desire in old age is something inappropriate, but in fact, it's simply a natural part of life. Just like the heartbeat, the breath, or the feeling of hunger. It shows that the body is still functioning, still craving connection, still alive. And that is a sign of health. I often tell my patients, there's nothing shameful about still having feelings. What's truly harmful is when you stop listening to your body. That's why, in this video, I want to help you understand that sexual health is actually a reflection of your circulatory and cardiovascular health, not a taboo topic, as many might think. When blood flow is insufficient, every organ, from the brain and heart to the pelvic area, suffers. And that's when the body's light of life starts to dim. The good news is, your body has the ability to repair itself. It's designed to regenerate, to adapt, and to recover. And the key to reactivating that process lies in something incredibly small yet powerful: a natural vitamin produced by your own body. From here, we'll explore how the body, in its silent and extraordinary way, creates its own powerful medicine to preserve health, energy, and vitality, no matter your age. Nitric oxide. It might sound unfamiliar, but it's actually the invisible key that keeps every organ in your body running smoothly. Scientists call it the molecule of life, because the moment it's released, blood vessels relax, circulation improves, and the heart is protected from excessive strain. For men, especially after the age of 60, the production of nitric oxide naturally starts to decline. Blood vessels stiffen, fat builds up along the arterial walls, and blood flow weakens. When circulation to the pelvic area decreases, sexual function is affected not because of a loss of manhood, but simply because the body no longer has enough pressure in the system. Think of your body as a complex hydraulic network. If pressure drops, water can't reach the top of the pipe. The same is true for your body. To sustain vitality, you need strong blood flow. And the engine that creates that pressure is nitric oxide. Every time the body experiences arousal, the brain sends a signal to the blood vessels, commanding, relax. That's when nitric oxide is released, like a key opening a valve, allowing blood to flow freely into the sensitive areas, carrying oxygen and nutrients. That's why cardiologists and men's health specialists agree. A body with good circulation is a healthy body in every sense. And here's the best part. You can naturally boost your nitric oxide levels without any medication. All it takes are a few simple habits. Eat more dark leafy greens like spinach, celery, and beets. They contain natural nitrates that help your body produce nitric oxide. Practice deep breathing, walking, or light cycling. These activities enhance blood flow and oxygen delivery. Reduce stress. Because the hormone cortisol, released during chronic stress, is the enemy that destroys nitric oxide in your body. That's the true power of nitric oxide, a natural vitamin that no pill can replace. But this miracle only works when you respect, listen to, and take action for your own body. Because real vitality doesn't come from medication. It comes from the way you care for yourself. And to truly understand how this powerful mechanism connects with your emotions and mind, stay with me for the next part, where we'll explore the chemical language of joy, the key to not just living healthy, but living happy. Have you ever wondered why, after a moment of happiness or intimacy, your body suddenly feels lighter, your mind calmer, and sleep comes so easily? The answer lies within your own brain, where a beautiful chemical symphony is taking place, conducted by three key artists: dopamine, oxytocin, and endorphins. When you reach a state of relaxation, affection, or satisfaction, your brain immediately releases dopamine, the molecule of motivation. It gives you energy, purpose, and the desire to live each day to the fullest. Next comes oxytocin, the bonding hormone, which helps dissolve loneliness, deepens connection, and brings a sense of peace. Finally, endorphins, the body's natural painkillers, are released, relaxing your muscles, steadying your heartbeat, lowering blood pressure, and clearing your mind of worries. What's fascinating is that these biological reactions don't only happen when you're with someone else, they also occur when you take time to connect with yourself. A person who knows how to listen to their body, to enjoy each breath and heartbeat, is already triggering the same powerful responses. And that is, in fact, the most natural anti-aging therapy there is. I'm reminded of a patient, Mr. Stephen, 82, who suffered from chronic knee pain. He once told me, "Every time I allow myself to truly relax, even for a few minutes, the pain seems to fade away." At first, he thought it was just coincidence. But when we checked his vital signs, his blood pressure, heart rate, and cortisol levels had all dropped significantly after those moments of calm. Somehow, his body had produced its own pain relief: endorphins. Science calls this phenomenon positive neuroplasticity, the brain's ability to adapt, heal, and regenerate itself. Each time you allow yourself to feel positive emotions, your body doesn't just feel happier. It actually becomes healthier. That's why maintaining sexual health isn't simply about pleasure. It's about keeping your entire nervous, cardiovascular, and immune systems in harmony. A study from Harvard Health once revealed that people who maintain regular intimate activity after age 60 have a 35% lower risk of heart disease, recover emotionally twice as fast, and live an average of nearly 7 years longer. This shows that joy and health are two sides of the same coin. Every time you allow your body to experience joy, you're sending a message to every cell: I'm still alive. And if that joy can also ease pain, balance blood pressure, boost memory, and strengthen your heart, then there's absolutely no reason to feel ashamed about it. Treat self-care as a form of preventive medicine, both scientific and deeply human. And now that we understand the incredible power your body can generate from within, let's move to another equally important area: learning to listen to your body, recognize early warning signs, and prevent illness before it ever begins. Your body is always speaking to you, but many people simply don't know how to listen. A small ache, a bit of swelling, or a strange new sensation. Sometimes these are your body's way of whispering, "Please, pay attention." Many older men come to see me only when their condition has become severe. When I ask, "Why didn't you come earlier?" the answers are almost always the same. "I was embarrassed," or "I thought it was just a normal part of aging." In reality, it's neglect, not age, that makes many illnesses dangerous. I always tell my patients, examining your own body isn't something to be ashamed of. It's something smart people do. Taking just a few minutes each month to check your genital area to look for anything unusual is not only an act of self-care, but also one of the most effective medical screening tools you can practice at home. Beyond self-observation, pay attention to these signs. A feeling of heaviness or swelling in the testicles, pain or unusual curvature during an erection, difficulty urinating, frequent urges, or interrupted urine flow. These are often early signals of pelvic circulation problems or prostate inflammation. And the most important thing, take action early. The sooner an issue is detected, the better your chances of full recovery. Modern lifestyle habits are also a major reason why the pelvic region weakens over time. Sitting too long at a desk, lack of movement, and skipping daily walks. All of these cause blood to stagnate in the lower body, reducing nitric oxide levels and the elasticity of blood vessels. Take, for example, Mr. Matthew, 68. After retiring, he spent most of his days watching TV and reading. Within just 6 months, he began experiencing urinary problems and lower back pain. Tests revealed that his pelvic floor muscles had become severely weakened. Determined to change, he started walking for 30 minutes every morning, practicing pelvic floor exercises and adding deep breathing to his routine. After 8 weeks, not only did his urinary issues disappear, but he was also sleeping better and feeling noticeably more energetic. Stories like this show that understanding your body is the most modern form of preventive medicine. No advanced technology, no expensive drugs, just awareness and self-listening. Self-checking and paying attention to your body are not signs of shame. They're signs of self-respect. Because those who respect their bodies always find ways to protect their health and maintain long-lasting happiness. And once your body feels strong, your circulation improves, and your mind is at peace, you'll realize something important. Joy isn't just an emotion. It's a reflection of life itself. From here, we'll move on to the next part, where I'll reveal the most common mistakes many people make that unknowingly damage their own health, even when they think it's just normal. After understanding how your body works and its incredible ability to heal itself, the next step is learning how to avoid the mistakes that can silently undo all your efforts to stay healthy. Many men over 60 continue with their old habits thinking, "As long as it doesn't hurt, I'm fine." But in truth, it's those small, repeated daily habits that gradually wear down health and vitality. Here are the 5 most common mistakes I see in my patients, and how to correct them. Mistake number 1: overstimulation. As the years go by, the skin in sensitive areas becomes thinner and more delicate. Some men develop a habit of using too much force or relying on tools that cause excessive friction, leading to microtrauma, swelling, and reduced sensitivity. The solution is simple: slow down. Think of it as a journey of awareness, not a goal to achieve. Gentle, patient touch helps the nervous system relax, allows blood vessels to expand naturally, and boosts the release of feel-good hormones. Mistake number 2: not using or choosing the wrong lubricant. The skin in the genital area is much like the skin on your face. As you age, it loses its natural moisture. Dry self-checks or friction can cause irritation, micro-tears, and even inflammation. Choose a water-based lubricant free of alcohol, fragrance, or artificial dyes. This isn't a luxury product. It's an essential part of proper medical care that reduces friction and protects fragile blood vessels and tissues. Mistake number 3: turning a healthy habit into an addiction. A healthy activity can relieve stress, improve circulation, and bring relaxation. But when it becomes an obsession, instead of joy, it creates emptiness and guilt. If you feel like you're losing control, Take a break. Replace it with other forms of release: meditation, walking, or spending time with friends. And most importantly, don't be ashamed to seek help from a therapist. Asking for help doesn't make you weak. It helps you regain control. Mistake number 4: ignoring warning signs. Pain, burning, hardened spots, curvature, or bleeding are clear signals that your body needs medical attention. Yet most men stay silent, thinking, "It'll go away in a few days." I once treated Mr. Samuel, 70, who came in only after a small lump had developed into severe fibrotic inflammation. He sighed and said, "If only I had come earlier." So, if your body sends you a message, listen. Acting early can save not only your health, but also your dignity. Mistake number 5: guilt. This is the most dangerous silent enemy. Many men still carry the belief that thinking or talking about those things at an older age is wrong. But guilt triggers the release of cortisol, the stress hormone, which reduces nitric oxide, constricts blood vessels, and destroys all the positive effects your body just worked so hard to create. Remember, your body is never at fault. It simply needs compassion and understanding. When you care for yourself with calm and self-acceptance, positive hormones are released, your heartbeat steadies, circulation improves, and you feel a renewed sense of life. That permission to live, no one else can give it to you but yourself. It's the right to be authentic, to be healthy, and to feel free. Your body has been with you for decades. It has worked, loved, endured, and continues to protect you every single day. It deserves to be treated with respect and kindness. So from today on, stop seeing your body as an old machine. See it as a loyal companion, one that only needs your attention, care, and love to give back the vitality you thought was gone. And now, before we close this journey, I want to share something deeply important. A reflection that can completely change the way you look at aging, health, and life itself. After all, what truly matters is not our age, but how we choose to live at that age. Real health isn't just about blood pressure, the heart, or the joints. It's also about the ability to feel joy, peace, and love for yourself. Your body still has the power to heal, whether you're 60, 70, or 80 years old. Every time you choose to eat better, move more, or simply listen to your body, you're giving yourself a new chance to feel young again. One of my former patients, Mr. Ernest, 79, once told me, "When I learned to slow down, breathe deeply, and love my body, the miracle wasn't that I got rid of my illness. It was that I stopped being afraid of growing old." I've always loved this quote: "Youth is not a stage of life, but an attitude of the soul." And I truly believe that when you choose to live consciously, to care gently for yourself each day, you're keeping your soul forever young. If this video has made you think or feel inspired, please share it. Someone out there might need to hear this message to begin again. And don't forget to like this video, subscribe to Dr. Claire Morrison Men's Health, and receive weekly, practical tips to improve your health and well-being naturally. Leave me a comment below. Tell me which city you're watching from, and what part of this message resonated with you the most. I'd love to read your story.